This is Kenshin 1913.
Along with Ghosty Films, and now
we're Let's Playing Doom 3. I mean, Hexen. They made a sequel to this game?
Pete.
What?
Why do you have to just ruin everything?
What, you don't like Doom?
No, like you've just been like trashing this game the whole time.
I haven't. I think this game.
You're like, yeah, it's just like Doom. Oh yeah.
Well, now it is. I mean, now you got a thing that shoots stuff. It's like Doom. It's like in medieval time, all they had was crossbows and bows, and let's say, what else do they have now?
Bows and arrows.
Yeah, you're an expert.
Darts, spears,
catapults. Yeah,
trebuchets.
They didn't have the staff that some Skeletor would use.
Pete, you want to know what? In Dragon Warrior, what kinds of weapons do you have in that game?
The staff, but they don't shoot.
Yeah, do they have magic in medieval times?
Yeah, they do, Dan. But anyways, Dan.
Yeah, you just have to like ruin it because it's something I like.
I'm not saying that this is a bad game.
Yeah, you know what, Pete? You were trashing my Great Gatsby game, and now you're just ripping this.
You like that game?
It was funny.
All right, you know what?
It's not like it was a game where it's like, oh, you have to read like to get this game. It was like it was nonsensical. It was
all right,
like,
you know what? I wasn't even saying that game was bad. I thought it was all right. I mean, but like this game. I'm just joking, man. This game isn't too bad. It's not my cup of tea. But then my cup of tea is black, and I like Earl Grey every once in a while.
Yeah.
But like this cup is probably more like oolong tea or something. So it's not my cup of tea, but it's probably your cup of tea.
Well, maybe I should have been the barbarian.
You like oolong tea, right?
What's oolong tea?
It's some sort of Chinese tea. There's also, green tea.
I like green tea.
What about sleepy time tea?
I like green iced tea.
Green iced tea, huh? That's kind of neat. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
That sounds like it could be good.
Most companies like Snapple and Nestle have them.
Really?
It's kind of weird how centaurs are smart enough to walk upstairs most of the time, but
you know what? They can't walk downstairs. You know that?
Ettins can. Why can't?
Horses can't walk. Cows can't walk downstairs. You know that?
Not really.
You bring a cow upstairs in your second floor, Dan. Forget about bringing them back down. Because you might as well kill them.
I heard that if a bear is chasing you, and you run downhill, supposedly the bear can't run downhill as well.
Well, the bear doesn't run downhill, Dan. The bear gets on the ground and rolls down. You know, like in you know how sometimes you do when you're running when you roll down a hill, like you lay down and you just tumble down like that. That's what the bear likes to do.
Oh, well, you know, I was talking to my friend Ed at Guitar Center one time when I worked there, and we were talking about that Star Trek movie about how like a human being cannot outrun a freaking lion. Like a human being cannot outrun a four-legged animal. And there was a scene where Captain Kirk is on this ice planet.
What about a turtle? They're four-legged.
Fine, Pete.
All right, continue. Hold on. Might be important. I didn't even hit the timer. Hello? Whore. My prescription is only partial quantity. Alright, so let's continue, Dan. Yeah, okay. I thought you were gonna Squiggly. I thought you were gonna have my friend Squiggly, but alright, continue.
Alright, so we were talking about how okay, a turtle is an exception, but an animal that runs on four legs to catch prey, or like a horse or something, a human being cannot outrun one. And so I just saw Star Trek, and I was talking about how, it's kind of
Star Trek.
The newest reversion, or the newest reboot of it.
I like Spock.
Yeah, me too. I thought Spock was excellent in that movie. But anyway, there was a scene where Captain Kirk was on this ice planet, and he's running across ice, and he's outrunning this giant hyena thing. And I'm like, I was talking to my friend about how I thought that was kind of dumb that he outran this on an ice planet where he didn't have good footing and stuff. And I was like, you know what? A human being can outrun a four-legged animal.
What about Dan? What about the guy? What about if the animal was having this much trouble?
I don't think so. It lived on that planet. If it can't run after something on its own home planet, what good is it?
I don't know. Dan,
but anyway,
guy just got crushed between the doors.
This old bass player with like dreadlocks and a gray scraggly beard just like popped out of the shelves and was like, actually, Yeah, if you run downhill, a bear cannot chase you. And so I think that a bear might not be able to chase you downhill. And if an old guy who hangs out in a warehouse tells you that, it's got to be true.
Yeah. Well, Dan, what about shit?
What about shit?
It does go downhill, right? Shit rolls downhill, right? You ever hear that expression?
I think I have heard that expression.
Which way does shit roll downhill?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, maybe a bear doesn't follow a dude downhill.
Wait, Pete, before you continue, I think we should say that this Mitch Hedberg moment is brought to you by Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, 'cause he's amazing. Mitch Hedberg.
We should have like a Mitch Hedberg moment every once in a while.
Yeah, because he was good. Damn bastard had to kill himself with the.
He killed
drugs.
himself? Oh.
Well, I mean, he died of like overdose or whatever the hell it was with the drugs.
Yeah.
He was a hilarious comedian. Which way is my career going? Downhill. Oh, screw you, Bill. Fuck you, Bill. Mitch Hedberg. His last CD, Do You Believe in Gosh? It's just really something else. I love it.
I don't seem to utilize those little blue vials to their maximum potential. I tend to use up the potions that I'm carrying, and that's dumb.
Well, Dan, we can't all be smart like you.
Wait, what? I'm talking about how dumb I am, and you're saying you can't all be smart like you.
Yeah,
Don't you mean we can't all be dumb like you, or you're dumb, or shut your mouth, you dumb bastard?
No, Dan, because I think you're pretty smart. I mean, you know how to use a computer program. I mean, shit, you got this thing up and running. I would never figure this shit.
Actually, Thomas Stout set this up.
Yeah, you know what? We have to do. You know what? T Stout, good job. You're a good boy.
Yeah.
But everything else, you're an idiot. No offense.
This Thomas Stout moment was brought to you by Thomas Stout 25.
And actually, there's this guy out there. His name's Ben, and actually, he seems to be one of Thomas Stout's biggest and greatest fans ever. And he's a pretty funny guy. He makes these animations about T Stout. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, Thomas Stout has his own little fan following.
I know, it's pretty weird and funny.
Yeah. Ugh, I got burned.
You even hit that switch? Maybe. That sounds like a confident cleric right there. Maybe.
That's right, you choke to death and you die.
You die in my fart. How do you know if he's dead or not?
I'll hear him. I'll hear him die. Or see him shooting at me. Or get burned
Yeah,
by
you
his
can do
fire.
That's definitely, that'll definitely make sure that he's alive or something. Can't you shoot at him with something, Dan?
I don't have any more mana.
You don't have any more mana?
There, I hit it. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Stairs have risen up 7 pounds, it said?
7 on the 7 portals.
Oh. What does that mean?
The main level where I started.
Oh,
There's
okay.
stairs there now.
There's stairs there. And they'll do what? They'll,
I climb up those stairs. And then cows can't like get back down.
No, they can't. And you know where I learned that from? Daniel Tosh.
Really?
Yeah, he was on tour and he came to CT and he was telling us about that.
Hey, the stairs just rose like right then. That little message lied to me. It said that they'd already risen.
The Guardian of Ice. Shit, Dan, you gotta fight a Guardian now?
I guess so.
You might as well shit your pants or something.
Too late. I mean, way ahead of you.
Yeah. So, Dan, let me ask you this question.
What?
How many hubs are there in this game?
I don't know. I'm not sure. The levels aren't the same way. They're not designed the same way as they were in Doom, which is another reason why this game is totally different from Doom. But they're like.
Well, yeah, your character has a mace and the other guy has a gun, right?
There's like 6 or 7 hubs with different levels, like different branches. Oh, I know where the thing rose up.
Yeah, you know where it rose up. Watch out for this.
Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna hold shift down when I run across this. You know, I don't think it's that shift doesn't work on your keyboard. I think it's that auto run is on and shift switches it off. Whereas normally I have walk on and shift is what makes you run.
I hear you.
Oh, not this place.
Oh yeah, this place, dude. Oh, there's flying death traps.
Yeah, this place is filled with traps.
sort of, kind of. I guess when all else fails, Dan, you gotta hit people with a mace, right?
Yep. It's been my philosophy for a long time. Or spray it in their eyes.
Yeah. Now, Dan, where do you usually get these maces from?
Oh.
You buy them at the mace store? The gun factory, or what? Like, I've always wondered, where do you get mace?
I guess you go get them at your regular local blacksmith shop.
Well, no, I was actually talking about like mace, when mace in your face, you know what I mean?
I don't know, but I'm crouching underneath the other trap that's about to happen.
So you gotta touch that thing in the back there.
Huh?
I don't know. I know nothing of this game, Dan.
Jeez, I'm locked in.
Oh, shoot, Dan. And no magic either.
Ugh.
Did you put your fart down or no?
I think I did.
Or did you run out of farts?
I put one down over there and that killed that guy.
Well, you haven't run out of farts yet, have you?
Nope, I still have 7 farts left.
Nice. You know what? It's a good thing when you can keep track of the amount of farts you have left. I mean,
Those darts are poisonous.
I'm sure they are.
So whatever you don't go in there yet if you're playing this game. And
If you're following Dan along, I don't know how you are, but if you are following Dan
I
along,
did that shift thing again because I'm a moron.
you are a moron, but that's alright, Dan. You can't win them all.
No,
You can't moron them all.
I'm not even sure what I'm doing yet. Oh,
You gotta beat Gargonzalor.
You mean Snargonzalor?
Yeah,
He's our god that we pray to, remember?
Oh yeah, what? You gotta. I play playing games where you have to kill God.
Yeah, like that Great Gatsby game.
Yeah, we did have to kill T.J.
Eckleberg.
Tolkien. Oh. I thought we had to kill J.R.R. Tolkien.
No, Pete.
What about George R.R. Martin? He's cool.
Yeah.
I just hope he doesn't die before he finishes Game of Thrones, the series. I love those books, Dan, and I enjoy the TV show, too.
Pete, don't you think that's kind of selfish
What?
to say that you hope he doesn't die before he finishes it?
Yeah, no, it's not, because everyone wants him to finish it.
I know, but like, wouldn't you not want him to die?
Yeah, I don't want him to die, but, you know, it's gonna happen
like-
to everybody, but it's like, dude, could you at least finish your masterpiece before you die? It's like, Dan, if you had, like, this one musical piece, right, let's say you were a popular musician, alright? And you were playing a stadium sold out in all over the world. And you were making this masterpiece of a CD or whatever, an album, right? And for some reason you ended up losing, let's say, 2 to 3 fingers. Alright?
Yeah.
And you wanted to finish your masterpiece before the rest of leprosy, like, came in.
I'm getting leprosy?
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. Because you went to...
That's a horrible way to go. Or,
Yeah, you went to one of these third world countries and you got it somehow. I don't know. But anyways, you did fire your tour manager after that. I mean, they just set you up pretty bad there. But anyways, so you know you want to finish this masterpiece before you hit the road for good. You know what I mean?
yeah, went on that final tour in the sky.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you're like, you know, I gotta finish this before, so everyone can enjoy it, because you're like, man, everyone's gonna enjoy this. And everyone did enjoy it, but then you die, and then everyone's like, oh man. But you had some other dude, like, set up, in case you did, like, die of leprosy, that you could, like, totally, they could finish your songs for you. What do you think about that?
Because I heard George R.R. Martin did that. Like, he wanted somebody else to...
No, there was another dude. He wrote like this science fiction thingy-majiggy, and basically, he ended up having like some sort of terminal illness where he was gonna die, but he wrote like a crap ton of notes and picked like this other guy to write the rest of the story for him.
I thought that was George R.R. Martin.
No, that was some other dude. I forget. But George R.R. Martin is again up there in the old age category.
I hope to write a novel someday in my life. At some point in my life.
Is it gonna be about beluga whales?
Yeah. It's called Belugi and the Beluga Whale Caper.
Nice. So what's gonna happen in that? You're not willing to give away all the plot details?
Yeah, I don't want to give away everything.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, you want to keep some of it a secret.
I want people to be gripped on the edge of their seat as they're reading Belugi and the Beluga Whale Caper. I almost died.
Yeah, well, damn, it happens. I mean.
Whoa.
Belugi and the Beluga Whale Caper.
Yeah.
It does sound like something pretty good.
Yeah. It sounds like something that everyone can enjoy. For people who love the most edgy, action-packed,
ocean action.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have, you know what, Dan? That's not a bad idea. Do a murder mystery, but on the ocean.
Yeah.
Shit, that's not a bad idea. Jeez, those books would sell.
My ideas
like
are gold.
Cakes. Oh my god, that would be an excellent idea. Sell like hotcakes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not actually sure on how much hotcakes sell though. Like, you know what I mean?
Clearly they sell a lot.
They do sell a lot. Like someone is buying a lot of hotcakes because they sell like them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You are just beating these things up.
Man, I'm using up all my potions like a mofo.
What are those blue things again?
They give you mana so you can shoot this thing, which I should probably using because there's an abundance of power for it.
Yeah, you know what, Dan?
What?
I actually didn't have anything to say. Couldn't think of it. Yeah, Belugi and the Beluga Whale Cape and the Beluga Caper.
Yeah.
Sounds like it could be interesting.
It's gonna sell millions of copies, I think. Alright,
Yeah.
so this thing is something I need to win the game. Not really, I don't really need it to win the game, but I like to use it in my special technique for winning. On the last level, it should be fun.
Yeah. So then, yeah, murder, mystery, all on the ocean.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Jaws, but not. You know what I mean? Is it gonna be more like Jaws, or are you gonna make it like ferocious? You're gonna have any love making in this book?
Well, the main character, Belugi, is gonna have a love interest, so there's probably gonna be some pretty steamy beluga whale love scenes.
Yeah. So So Dan, what are you doing to get ready to write this book? Are you going like to? Hold on a second. So Dan, what are you doing to get ready to write this book? Like, are you going on like a thing so you can go check out like what beluga whales do in the wild and stuff like that, or?
Oh yeah, I'm doing some research on beluga whales.
Because
like I need to know, like I like to have my, I like to have my stories based on reality. Like I like to have a lot of realistic story elements because I don't believe that people, like contrary to popular belief, I don't think that people should go like read a book or see a movie consciously suspending their disbelief. I think it's the storyteller's job to tell a story in a realistic way so that the audience is tricked into suspending your disbelief. So when I'm writing Belugi and the Beluga Whale Caper, I want to make a beluga whale detective that solves a mystery the way that a real beluga whale would solve a mystery.
Yeah, you can't even say that with a straight face. It's a shame because I think that the story could be really captivating, and you're kind of just like joking. And I'm not. There's probably a good portion of oceanographers out there that would love to read stories about beluga whales solving crimes in the ocean and having all kinds of this love-making. Because every detective usually has some sort of love-making happening. I mean, you can't have a detective story and not have the detective at least fall in love once per series or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you need to know, and you need to be in the ocean studying up on whale lovemaking skills and things like that. You need to find out how whales court each other, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's something you gotta do.
Beluga whales are one of the most sensual sea animals that there are.
Yeah, I can imagine, Dan. I can imagine. I mean, you're gonna be hanging out with beluga whales 24/7 learning how they work.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be filming a lot of beluga whale lovemaking.
And he's gonna take you back to his house. And he's gonna study it with his pants off, if you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, Yeah. What else are you gonna do?
I don't know, Dan. So you got Belugi here, and Belugi is the main character, right?
Yeah, he's a detective.
Okay, so you know how usually detectives have a bumbling sidekick. What sea creature is going to be the bumbling sidekick?
I think might be a manatee.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah.
Because manatees like sea cow. Yeah, you're the bungling sidekick.
Sounds like it's gonna be a grade A hit.
It is. It's gonna be.
I know. I love it. If only it could come true like now, so I can read the book. Like I can just see the books like flying off the shelves as we speak. Like people downloading the Belugi and the Belugi whale paper or whatever.
Da Vinci Code Dan Brown is not gonna be the only Dan Brown who writes a bestseller.
Yeah, who writes an amazing bestseller.
Watch out, Dan Brown,
yeah,
from the Da Vinci Code and Digital Fortress fame.
Yeah, because Dan Brown 2 is on the way.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome, man. Oh, man.
I know.
Just whale lovemaking, like,
it's going to be a whale of a story.
Yeah, I know. Like, like seriously, like, no one has been able to capture whale lovemaking like Dan's gonna be able to, like on paper. Like no one has been able to do that yet.
No, nobody.
And it's gonna be amazing because Dan is gonna capture that market.
Yeah, you're gonna be. I don't know if you're gonna be. It's gonna be sensual and arousing.
And it's gonna be like a good. It's gonna be like a good murder mystery.
Yeah, and it's also gonna be a heartwarming tale of love and loss.
Yeah, and we're not gonna. And I'm pretty sure Dan's not gonna pull the old. The classic stupid murder mystery. Oh, he had a twin bullshit. You know what I'm saying, Dan?
Yeah. No, none of that.
None of that.
This is gonna be top notch. This is gonna be like like maybe you would think that murder mysteries are not, you know, great literature, but this is gonna be like a B movie done A. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's like the Great Gatsby, but way better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And like in the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's some dudes up there.
Yep. Let me think about what I gotta do now.
Yeah.
I got a little carried away talking about my best-selling hit idea. And none of you guys better steal this.
No, please don't.
Yeah, keep this a secret. Keep this a wrap. Yeah. I'm trusting you as fans of this channel to not like steal my idea and make millions off of it.
Yeah, because it's just an amazing idea.
Yeah.
Dan, I think we'll just stop it here.
All right.
We'll continue on in the next episode.
All right.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.